Hi guys, what's up? Hope you're doing amazing. I am being guided to go ahead and start this read. Somebody could be working with Archangel Gabriel. Just know that he's with you and he's sending you messages at this time. Also, Archangel Michael is protecting you. So anytime you are feeling like somebody is projecting energy at you, just mentally make a note of calling him in. Among other saints, I was actually just informed that the Piscean age, that's where Mother Mary, Jesus, Buddha, they ruled that era. So I don't know if somebody needed to hear that, if you just heard about this, but it's very interesting. You could be a Pisces or have your North Node, Venus, South Node, Sun or Moon in there. But, all right, let's jump into this. Oh, so we have the Ace of Wands. So you're getting some kind of new ability or something. Oh, through your emotions? What's in the subconscious? What's going on in the subconscious right now? Ooh. Closing a cycle out. Somebody closing out a 7-year cycle? Let's find out. So, whoever I'm talking to, you're being guided, tortoise in the hare. Slow and steady wins the race. Like, if you were to color a picture, if you were to do it as fast as you can, it probably wouldn't look that good. You'd probably have to go back and touch some things up. But when you go slow, or somebody's painting, when you go slow, you're able to direct your intention more directly to precisely what you want it to look like, instead of kind of just doing it real quick. So, slow and steady wins the race. You might be focused. Your guards might be up. Your guards might be up. You're doing some soul searching, or that's what you're about to do. This is in the near future position. So, things are falling into place for you. The Eight of Wands. Also something about communication. So you're closing out a cycle. You're coming into some kind of new ability. You seem a little guarded because of things that you went through in the past for good reason. We'll pull more on that here in a second. But coming into new information, maybe researching, reading a book, diving deep into some kind of occult, metaphorical, or metaphysics, excuse me. Wow. Your environment is enriched with intuition. I have no idea why I said that. I've never said that in my life. Yeah, continue to do your research. You see how she's on a tablet. The high priest, the hermit, so you could be a Virgo. The high priestess is also on a laptop. How did I say tablet? And then we have the Page of Swords kind of connecting all of these. This is showing a lot of research, a lot of new information, a lot of studying. You could be a student. You don't have to be. But things look really positive for you. What's the outcome? Keep up with your studies, though. Outcome. You're going to master something. And you're mastering it here in the 3D. It's like you're pulling the lessons, the knowledge, the air element. You're pulling a lot of it into the 3D, like out of the ethers and here in the physical, tangible world. And you're mastering it. And split the deck at Queen of Pentacles. There's even the Queen of Swords under there. There's that air element, the air in the earth sign. So you could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you don't have to be. You could just be embodying those archetypes because that's what you're wanting to channel right now. Teamwork. Maybe you're doing this because you want to work within a team, collaborate, see things move forward in harmony and bliss. Oh my gosh, yeah, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. You are, you know, don't be too attached to your new belief systems, you know, because they change. I'm sure you've noticed that over time, your beliefs and what you know to be true changes. So don't hold tight like you know everything, because it does change. We're just given pieces to understand at that point in time to lead us to a bigger and more harmonious truth. You could be really fixated on studying and learning because you want calmer waters. It's like you've been through hell and you know that you deserve better, especially with this 9 of Wands over here. See, this is where your focus is. And your guards might be up a little bit too much. But, you know, this is 10 Wands right here, 9 into 1. You know, it's going to take time. Things do take time to process. Even whenever you come in and, you know, learn something new, it still takes time for all the systems to calibrate it, you know. All right, here we go. Is that what we're gonna do? I hope I have enough room. If not, I'm just gonna have to pull this little sucker back some more. Okay. Apologies if you can't see it, but I'm working with what I have. Ace of Wands, please. Observe the Hangman. Remember that when you sacrifice something, I don't care if it's a habit or something you consume, when you give up something that takes up your energy and your time here in the physical 3D, you're given something, whether it's spiritual or in the physical 3D. You could be asking just to observe this at this time. Observe the subtle energies going through your body. This is also giving me like somebody might be a medium, like this new gift, and she's just present and observing and kind of soaking it in. I also just heard about the vow of silence from Gandhi. He was also a lawyer, but one day out of the week he would sacrifice talking. He wouldn't talk. That was his offering. Offerings don't have to be money or actual things. It can be, you know, I'll no longer judge others, because, you know, you get to a point where you realize when you're judging others, the universe has a way of bringing that lesson in. Oh, you're going to judge that person for that. Let me give you a dose of that medicine, in a sense. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay. You're definitely water sign. So this is significant because we have the 8 of Wands down here is the energy. And you might have a problem with letting in success and growth. I just heard a past life you were successful and maybe you learned money wasn't everything and it's more to that. But in order to bring in abundance, you know, definitely ask Saint Germain, ask for the violet flame, or envision it in a meditation. Just, you don't even have to call on Saint Germain. Just envision a violet purple light coming in and make an intention for it to burn up any past life contracts or agreements or vows having to do with money or success or feeling stable and safe, being nurtured and loved here with the Queen of Cups, because this is in the challenge position. You might be being asked to sit and observe your gifts, because somebody's trying to send you a message that they really love you, and they might not have told you when they were around. So Caroline? Who the hell is Caroline? Okay, the World. Let's get it. The World in the subconscious, closing out a cycle. What is this? What is this? You could be a fixed sign too. Base chakra. Wow. Okay. I'm getting that somebody's base chakra is getting healed. Stability, feeling safe, feeling at peace. Like, if the base chakra is out of balance, everything's out of balance. This is like fight or flight. So this is coming to an end. If you have been put through a lot of fright and flight situations, like high cortisol running through your veins on an unhealthy level, this is coming to an end. It might be slow and steady, but it is happening. Yeah, healing begins. Beautiful, slow and steady. It's happening. Being patient. This is the same thing as, what did I split the deck on Six of Swords earlier. Going to calmer waters, like knowing that you deserve more, and, you know, getting away from the things that have troubled you, the thoughts that have troubled you, because it is swords, so that's air element and communication. Wow. You're going to oversee this. You're going to see, this is going to be a beautiful journey. I mean, it has been already, but this next stage is, for whoever I'm talking to, you're very blessed. Yeah, look at this. Even, she's got the heart right here. We have the heart chakra at the bottom. When this base chakra comes back into alignment and this is completely closed out, you are going to be beaming. Beaming with light. Light and love, and be able to really accept and receive these downloads, these subtle energies that are going to be sent from the higher realms to help elevate you and the planet so that you can help others as well. Wow. 9 of Wands, please. What they're focused on. Oh, okay. I was just reminded. This is in what you need to be focused on. Patience, because it's slow and steady, you know, tortoise in the hare, and then healing begins. Just keep focusing on those new thoughts, those calmer water thoughts, not the troubled waters, the rough and jagged, rigid waters that you've had to deal with in the past, and having your guards up and being that wounded warrior energy. That time is you might have a little bit more to let go, but it's happening. It is happening. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is 6 of Wands. Believe and succeed. Okay. Wow. So, you got your guard up a little bit. I mean, make sure the ego isn't getting in your way and you're thinking you're superior to others, because that can really hinder you in a spiritual sense. And physical, you know, because it'll leak out. So beware of that. Oh wow, I didn't even notice this. We had dreams coming true also coming out. Believe your dreams are coming true, because they are. They are. And a law of assumption kind of comes into play here, but believe that your dreams are coming true and you will succeed for sure. With this 9 of Wands, I really hope you guys can see all this, because I can't see the top part of my phone. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, you got to be able to let the light in. You got to be able to let love in. Don't let sadness and isolation keep you from your gifts that you're being bestowed. the Hermit. Oh, that's too many. The Hermit, please. And then thank you. Yeah, you're doing a lot of research. You're just, the universe is feeding it to you, sending it to you. The Hermit, please. Detach. Oh, so you're learning detachment. To detach from expectations. To detach from what at once upon a time you pictured things should be like. It's almost like somebody is learning that asking for things sometimes can lead to more problems. It's like if you can let the universe kind of take, like, she's almost just surrendered, you know, surrendered to the soul, surrendered to her soul's calling. And this is in the near future. Somebody's going to learn how to do this so that they can move in the flow. They can just let things fall into place the way that it's meant to, for their highest and best good, for the highest timeline, and for the good of all. Moving on. Wow. Okay. We have 888 out here. You could be born in 1988. You could be... something could have happened on the Lionsgate portal, 88, or something will happen this year on 88. So we have, a motorcycle could be significant, but we have, this guy's walking, making footprints along the beach and walking away. And then we have somebody on a bike taking off, allowing the energy to direct them, taking in communication, letting things fall into place. Somebody could be moving. Or somebody already did. And now they're going over the lessons. You know, letting go and detaching from any guilt, any lower vibrations that could be holding them back. It's okay to have those feelings, but it's not okay to stay in them. Feel them out and ask them to be released. Do some guided meditations. The High Priestess. Oh, my phone's dying soon. I wanted to do a long one. Okay, whatever. It's all good. The High Priestess. Strengthening bonds. Ooh, seek the truth. I mean, the High Priestess does see through the veil, so I had Seek the Truth come out with it, but I'm not taking it. But it's a picture of a girl seeing through the veil, seeking the truth, through the deception, through the lies. And the High Priestess speaks about seeing through the veil. We have passive and active is what the white and the black column, Solomon's columns represent. And then we have the pomegranate, and usually they have a palm tree too. Palm tree representing the male reproductive system, and the pomegranate representing the female reproductive system. And, you know, the moon, the maiden mother crone, I have no idea why I'm specifying all this. Okay, seeing through the veil, seeing the truth through the deception, and you're strengthening bonds. Wow. Strengthening bonds here. It's kind of unknown within your environment possibly right now. But you're being led. You're being guided. Page of Swords. You're learning how. Strengthening bonds with your higher self, with the elements around you and within you, because they're one and the same. Ooh, too many. That was a lot. Page of Swords, please. Wow, we have the Hermit again. All right. Yeah. Looking up that information, searching information on your soul, getting in touch with yourself. This is beautiful. Somebody is really up for mastering themselves in this lifetime. Closing out contracts from past lives. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff. With dedicated effort, you will lead. I'm going to take them both. You could be an Aries. You don't have to be. But stepping into this Aries archetype energy to help you get that fire for that dedicated effort, that passion. Passions and desires, they drive us. It's the emotion that gets us to want to reach this mastery level, to understand ourselves, to understand how we can understand ourselves more so we can go out into the world and create and lead and love. This is absolutely amazing. I don't know how much longer my phone's going to stay on. I'm just going to keep going. If it cuts off, I do apologize. All right. Yeah, keep going. This is your confirmation that you're on the right track. Things are stabilizing. Things are going to be coming into alignment for you. Continue your research. Continue your practicing, your meditation. Past life promises and contracts. What did I say? Playing out. Identify the pattern so it will stop. You are identifying patterns. You're learning. You're researching other people's stories. You could even be researching gurus or stories of Buddha and Jesus or whoever it may be that you look up to, that you're like, oh, that's the type of life that I want to lead. That's what I resonate with. This is beautiful. This is the old energies that are coming to a close on our planet so that the new energy can come in. Whoever you are, you're a brave soul, and thank you for taking this mission for sure. Align every action with the work our soul has come here to do. Goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi is also really good for business and financial advice and encouragement. Just call on her and, let her work some magic for you. But align your every action with the work your soul has come here to do. And I feel that's exactly what whoever I'm talking to is doing. And that's what you might be just coming into after a long, hard battle of being this wounded warrior and going through all these trials and tribulations that have armored you with the love of God, with the love of the creator, source, the universe. And it's given you what you've needed. You've learned all these lessons, all of these wands, symbolize these past experiences, these triumphs, these lessons that you learned, not just going through something that was really, really hard and coming out of it, but learning things from it, acknowledging it, giving it it's just due. Being grateful for those things are what's giving, whoever I'm talking to, that's what's giving you all of this new power, these new abilities, this new version of self that you have mastered or you're going to be mastering. Gaia Network could be significant for somebody. You could be watching Gaia Network. I'm hearing Joe Dispenza or Bruce Lipton with epigenetics, learning about all kinds of amazing stuff. I'm not going to get too into it. Bait to test yourself and others. Remember that if you've went through all this, you were the bait to test others and yourself. It's always both. It's not just us coming into people's lives, light workers and earth angels. And if you resonate with that, you will notice a pattern. The past life promises, contracts, the pattern that needs to be identified, that you were the bait. And when you didn't bite, when you didn't take that nibble, that bite, or those people that were placed in your life, those energies to bait you, to pull you into something that was negative, that was not for you, but you said no. And that's why you get to go ahead. That's why you get to move on. That's why things get to fall into place for you. Wow. Ooh, I'm getting a little dizzy from this one. Give me something about Amazon packages. Prime. Ooh, Prime. Anything else, Holy Spirit? I'm going to be done with this, and we'll get an oracle from Pluto, and we'll be done. And the last one is biting. So I think it's funny the biting came out, and bait. They were biting. So you passed the test, but they took the bait. And then shame, oh my God, and shame and blame. So I wrote down Adam and Eve. He blames Eve for why he ate the tree from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Like, if you hear about the story, like, in general, I'm not steering towards any religion or whatnot, but I'm taking the concept and the story into account, that when all was said and done, Adam wanted to play the blame game and blame Eve instead of taking accountability. And this caused shame and blame. You know, the shame, the blame. And I feel like this has something to do with this bait, this test that you went through with somebody else. I don't know exactly what happened because I'm picking up on a couple different energies, and this could happen several different ways, but they took the bait and now they're blaming somebody else. I got you. They're blaming a main character. Somebody who possesses main character energy. That's who they're blaming, which was probably you. All right, let me get an oracle card and we're going to close it out. See how all this ties in. That was so many. Eagle. I'm going to take eagle because that is a symbolism. That is a sign that you will see a lot on your spiritual journey. And it was calling to me, so. Did also have the frog out here, but. All right, 81. Somebody could be born in 1981. The spiritual messenger, protection, the big picture. To see the elusive eagle in real life is rare and fleeting. Those who are lucky enough to behold this majestic creature know of its unique wonders. Just like the hawk, the great eagle is revered as a divine creature, one that is rich and deeply spiritual. One that is rich in deeply spiritual symbolism. Oh my, did I not just say that? Okay, nothing flies higher in the sky than an eagle. Because of this unique vantage point, the eagle brings with it an important perspective, one that can only be achieved from a certain level of enlightenment and understanding. It also brings along an important message, and the other cards around it give context to that message. If you've pulled the eagle card by itself, this is a sign that you are the spiritual messenger, and you are being encouraged to share the wisdom, skills, and knowledge you possess. And that goes with all this research you're doing, learning how to heal your soul, learning how to heal yourself. That is going to be your ammo. That's what you're going to need to... Sorry, I'm like... I don't know why I'm like moving around so much, but that's going to be your ammunition. That's going to be what you're learning to heal yourself. That's your modality. That's how you're going to go out into the world and be able to heal other people. This wounded warrior, wounded healer energy over here. If you... Perhaps there is a leadership role you're being asked to step into, or a community that you could serve. Often, and especially in spirituality, we are both the student and the teacher. Where do you embody both roles? Well, like I just said, you're gonna, with all this learning and research and reading, just everything is going to come together and make sense. And you're going to know, like, this is my calling. This is why I went through all these experiences, and I can believe my dreams are coming true, and it will succeed. Consider also how eagles are sacred across many cultures and sects of belief, often revered as a fierce symbol of divine wisdom and protection. It is possible that the arrival of this card means a shield is around you now. Trust that you are being divinely protected. Further reflection, eagles are often representatives of the Great Spirit. You would be hard-pressed to find anyone who views crossing paths with an eagle to be a bad omen. On the contrary, there seems to be a universal agreement that seeing an eagle is a great gift, regardless of creed, religion, or dogma. This inexplicable knowing is an example of the concept of the superconsciousness. The belief that as humans, we all have a collective well of knowledge and wisdom that can be tapped into. Perhaps now you can draw upon this same communal knowing. Wow, guys. So this has definitely helped. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for being here. Thank you, light beings. And thank you for everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video, because this definitely helps boost me, and it helps me want to make more videos and get myself out of the way so I can deliver messages that other people need to hear. And this was absolutely beautiful. Whoever you are, it's coming together. Everything is falling into place, and you're going to master yourself. I mean, it's clear. So with that said, love you. Bye.